it's Doug from Rise Above Performance Training, and we like to use sandbags here at the gym. So in this video, we're going to go over our sandbag training basics. Let's check it out. All right, so we like the sandbag for a variety of reasons. One, they're very cost effective. So you can literally just go get a duffel bag and some sand at a hardware store and make your own. I did that initially when I started, and then I kind of upgraded to some with handles and got some pea gravel rather than sand. But yeah, you can start off pretty basic if you want to. The second thing is the unstable weight kind of gives it a little bit different feel than traditional weights. So traditional weights, it's going to be a little bit unstable where the weight sits. This one, the sandbag sits here, and the weight's moving all throughout the sandbag. Not too dramatically, but it might bow in the middle or kind of peak at the top. So that offers a little bit more challenge with the stability in the hips and the core. Thirdly, there's a variety of exercises you can do. You can do from basic stuff like squats and lunges to dynamic things like cleans or even snatches. So the variety is really good, and you can put those in a circuit for some great training. Lastly, they're relatively safe. So if we think about a barbell clean, when we bring it up, if we miss and hit the wrist, it could be bad news. But if we clean a sandbag, it's a little bit safer, and then we can literally just drop the weight and not, if it bounces on our foot, we're okay, and we can live to lift another day. So what we're going to do is we're going to go some of our favorite sandbag exercises that we use here at the gym, and then you can use those in your program. So two of the basic ones we like to do are squat and lunge, and we're going to put those in a zercher position. So a zercher position is in the crux of the arm in front of the body. Yeah, you can hold the sandbag in another spot, but this one's great for core stability. You can have the hands in the handles and pulling back. If you don't have handles, just hold the bag this way. I like to have the bag just under the chin and up high. So when it's up high, my body's not getting pulled forward. So for a squat, I'm going to track my shoulders, make sure my feet are in a good spot, and I'm just going to perform my squat. Keeping my chest up, keeping the bag up high. And like I mentioned, you can do lunges. I'll just do some reverse or step back lunges from the same position. If you're really fancy, you can throw both of them in. You can do a squat, lunge, lunge. Some of the dynamic stuff we do, one of the simple ones, just like throwing a sack of potatoes over your shoulder, is shouldering. So I'm going to move the bag into this position here, and I'm going to straddle the weight. If you want to be good with the grip, you can also grab the bag itself rather than the handles. That way you're training your grip strength. So this one's good for explosive exercises, jumping, wrestling, if you're going to do suplexes, things like that. So I'm going to grab here, chest up. I'm going to explode up, dump it down. I'm going to re-grip, explode up onto the shoulder, and dump it down. Another dynamic movement, a little bit more on the traditional side, is a thruster. So I'm sure you've done it with a barbell, but we can also do it with the bag. So I'm bringing here, I can do it by the handles again, but let's try to hold on the outside of the bag. So now you see the instability with the bowing in the middle, so I got to keep my elbows tucked in, my core tight. I'm going to drop down and press up. That press up, I can't really grip as I would a barbell, so I got to make sure this is stable in my shoulders, more like a platform rather than gripping here. So I got to really stabilize my shoulders, use my core, and that adds another benefit to sandbag training. Lastly, I'm going to show you guys a burpee with the sandbag. This one's very explosive, but it's also a good cardiovascular exercises. The wrestlers love this because it's like a sprawl as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop down. I'm going to pop up, lock my shoulders down, explode through a clean, dump the bag for safety, drop down, drive up, and in. So you can easily do this in a circuit. Start with the squats, do about 30 seconds, rest 15, move on to some shouldering, do the same thing and rest, add some burpees, and you got yourself a great workout after a few rounds. So there you have it. If you like the video, please like it. If you like the video even more, please subscribe. We try to put out a new one every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Rise above, we're gonna rise above. Make this what we say. Rise above, we're gonna rise above.